going to be like for the rest of the week?
I think it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, so far. Good start, Jackie.
I remember last week when we were looking ahead to this week, we were saying, wow, that looks like a great forecast.
Yes.
So, and it is going to stay that way.
All right.
So the only little problem we had today were some winds. And in fact, tonight through tomorrow morning, that's when the winds will be the strongest. Right now, just wind advisories in effect. So again, we are talking about winds 20 to 30 miles an hour at times. Definitely breezy in the mountain areas and the Antelope and the Apple Lucerne valleys. That's all where we have the wind advisories that will stay in effect through Wednesday morning, and we have a high surf advisory in effect through tonight. So let's take a look at that. High wind warnings further inland, but wind advisories through 3 a.m. tomorrow, and again high surf advisories through tonight, through 10 p.m. tonight for surf that could get up to around 4 to 7 feet. Let's take a look at how strong the winds are right now. Notice it's a northwesterly wind. Later on this week, we'll shift back to that northeasterly wind. Then we'll have a slight warm up like we did last week, but winds sustained right around 20 miles an hour. We could have gusts 45 to 55 miles an hour, and that is why we do have those wind advisories in place. Even along the coast, Oxnard, winds sustained at 18 miles an hour. Sure was a comfortable day today. 73 for the high, similar temperatures into your Tuesday. Our current temperatures into the 70s in Van Nuys, 69 in Fullerton, 70 in San Bernardino, 64 in Victorville. Lancaster coming in at 66 degrees, 66 also in Camarillo. Looking at the satellite picture, we do have some clouds just over the mountain areas, and we will see sunny skies to start off the day tomorrow, and then as the day goes on, we'll shift to more partly cloudy skies. Here's a look at the weather setup. Area of low pressure moving on out, but we're right in between this area of low pressure, ridge of high pressure. It's called a tight pressure gradient, and that is why we're getting those strong northwesterly winds. But once that ridge builds in, we will shift more to the northeasterly wind, and that's the warmer wind. And that's why temperatures will slowly start to warm up later on this week, and we are looking at mostly sunny skies. But for tonight, mostly clear and windy. Overnight lows right around 58. Quick look at your extended forecast. Coast, we're looking at highs into the mid 70s, but by the weekend, another warm up upper 70s, 70s and 80s in the forecast, even comfortable in the inland and valley locations. Back to you guys.